message of controlling your own destiny. How important is that to keep in mind this week?
It's really important, I think. I think controlling your own destiny is kind of what we need to do. We don't need to focus on the past anymore. We need to focus on what we can control now to just keep going on with the season and eventually get to what our goal is in the Big 12 championship.
What is your health status right now?
I feel 100% now, finally. It's been a long time. The past couple of weeks, I just haven't felt right, and I think this last game, I finally felt normal again. It's been a while, though.
Are you one of the few guys right now that feels 100%?
We still have a lot of people that are healthy, but yeah, we do have some guys that are dinged up for sure.
It's been kind of the sack party for you guys this year, leading the Big 12 in sacks. You got in on that. How good have you guys been in the sack department? What's been the key there?
I think just relentless rushes. Our coaches have gave us awesome game plans too. Get different blitzes and stuff, to give us opportunities to get sacked, stuff like that. I still think we left a bunch on the table though, and we could have even more. But I think we've done pretty well overall.
What's the main emphasis for you guys up against O-State this week?
Just to be physical. I felt like last week we kind of lost that battle against TCU a little bit, and I feel like if we did do that last week, we would have a different outcome. So, and these guys are definitely a physical group, so we need to come out with that mentality.
It's been a little while since Kansas State has beaten Oklahoma State. What do you think makes them a tough matchup?
They just always have good players. They're definitely, like I said, they're a really physical group. So sometimes it makes it a little tougher on some certain different position groups. But they're well coached and they always have a good team, have a good culture.
Can you walk me through your sack you had against TCU?
We were running a stunt and I saw they were running a power, like play action pass kind of, and I saw the guard pull, and so I went outside of him, and I knew the quarterback was gonna be really fast, so I was hoping I could get to him as quickly as I could, and I did. Felt good to finally get a sack this year, first one. So.
How impressive has been, just how impressive that the fact that you've held every opponent underneath their scoring average so far this season?
It's good. I mean, it's awesome to hear that. Actually, I didn't know that, but I still feel like, just like I said earlier, we've left so much on the table. We just have been beating ourselves with mistakes, and I feel like we could have held so many more opponents to way less points. But it's definitely been a good season overall. Just we still have so much more to prove.
What are some of those mistakes that you faced?
Just like reading our keys and getting off blocks and stuff like that. If we improved on that, we just take a whole nother step in the defense to what we could be. Just kind of putting a full game together. We have good quarters, but we never can put the full game together just as one. So that'd probably be it.
What was toughest about stopping Miller on Saturday, the running back?
I'd say just tackling him. I mean, he's like one of the best yard running backs in the country right now. So, I mean, he's definitely hard to tackle. He runs really physical. So that was definitely the hardest part. He hits holes and he can get off tackles really easily.
Thanks, Nate.
Yep.
How good is it to be back home this week?
It's awesome. I think Coach Clemens said 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks since we played at home, and I didn't even realize that. And I felt like it's been long, but it's been a whole month. So I can't wait to get in front of the best fans in the country and play in front of a packed crowd.
Does it put any pressure on you when Felix is limited with injury and then Khalid gets out of the game?
I wouldn't say so. I know we have so many guys. We have Brendan Mao, we have JP, we have Stuff that can come in. I mean, we've got everyone, so it's not like all the pressure is put on me. We're all great players, and we can all make plays.
What's kind of your mentality in game when guys like Felix or Daniel or Julius have to go out and you guys kind of have to tighten together and then figure it out?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't change too much, I'd say. I kind of feel like, I mean, I'm trusting whoever I have behind me no matter what. I don't look behind me and see a difference between Deuce Green and Nick Allen or a difference between Juju and our true freshman Jacob Parrish. I mean, everyone's such good players on this team, and I trust everyone. That's kind of just what's been built from our culture that we have now, and I feel like it's really no different from who's in, who's not.
What was the most?
Go ahead.
What was the most frustrating part about the second half down in Fort Worth?
Just like not being able to stop the long drives, I'd say. There's just a couple explosive plays on each drive to where we'd get to third down and we couldn't stop the run or a certain play, and It was just a little frustrating to just not be able to stop them because we felt like we could have easily, and we felt like we were the better team. We just made too many mistakes, and that's what was the most frustrating part, is just having too many mistakes and not being able to stop the run.
This is a resilient group.
What?
This is a resilient team
Mm-hmm.
coming off a loss, being able to bounce back.
I don't know. I feel like we're ready for this game, and I feel like it is a bounce back game for sure. But I feel like it's just a next step in the goal we have in Big 12 championship, just like I said. So I feel like we're not really focused on the bounce back aspect of it. It's just next play, next game, next opportunity, stuff like that.